Hi there, it's Sam from pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today we have a treat pouch, and this is a sweetie treat pouch because it's got sweeties inside, and I've called it a 6x6 treat pouch because it's designed specifically for all of those people who are participating in my 6x6 paper shares, and there's another whole load of shares that have just spiked up. But interestingly, that's your piece of 6x6. We're only going to use half of it. Love it. So technically it is for you guys, but it is for anybody who's got a piece of paper that is 3x6, which is 15 by 7.5 centimetres. So with the long side at the top, and you do need your trimmer for this, score it in half, or you could fold it in half. So score it in half that way, which is that's going to be 7.5 centimetres, which is 3 inches. And then you come around and you score it in half. You don't score it in half, you mark it at the halfway point. You could use your finger, you could use a ruler, a pen. So that's 1.5 inches, which is 3.7 centimetres. So just gently mark it at the top and the bottom, because we're going to use those as a guide. I think you can probably see this bottom one best. You probably can't see either of them. But what we want to do is score from there to this part here, which is where I scored it in half. I'm going to score from there to there, and that's why you need your trimmer, because you can see what you're doing at both ends. So let's score. There we go, there's one, and I'm working off the centre groove here and down here as well. And you come all the way around, so I've got my little mark there. And here. There we go, that's the box done. And you just simply fold and burnish your score lines. There's no adhesive required in this project. However, we do need a hole punch, which I've left hanging. I forgot to get it out. Bear with me a second. Wrong one. There we go. That's the one I want. They hang. I've got all my ribbons there and they are hanging. So that's your box, and you fold it up. So you need to determine which is your outside and which is your inside. So I think that will be my outside. So that is going to be the front of my box. So these ones, you make sure that one is on the top and one on the bottom, and you just punch a hole through. There we go. And then the same, and again making sure that your top is on the, you've got the same one that is on the front, on the outside. Punch another hole. There we go, and we'll sew that together in a minute. I've got a piece of Whisper white cardstock. I've got my Happy Hooray stamp set. This one I used, hello there. This one I'm going for hi there, because that's what I say in the back of my videos. Hi there. Melon Mambo ink. And down there, very simple this project. My hexagon punch. And that will go round, and this is one that you don't actually get a border with, which is quite nice. And then a piece of Melon Mambo, because we're going to offset layer. Dimensionals. Maybe I should have gone for white. Oh, you know what, let's have 3. Let's just have 3 on this. Have another one. So when you're offset layering, you put your dimensional on the bit you want to cover. Oh, that's better. I like that. Okay, let's sew this together. So, oh, I've lost which one's my front and back. I don't think it matters really because they're identical. So take one side and take your ribbon, and I am using the cotton ribbon in Melon Mambo. I'm probably going to need my piercing tool to help me feed this through. So you come through from the front to the back. This is my bone folder actually, it's not my piercing tool at all. Got runaway ribbon. There we go. And then again, find the one that's meant to be on the inside, which is here. And feed that through. And this one is going to be the final one. You could make a bigger hole, it would be less tangly than I'm making it look. And then you put your goodies inside before you completely fill it up. So I've got just a couple of, I don't know, what are these? Werther's Originals? I think these are fake Werther's Originals. So just a couple of those in there. And when you pull it all tight and you tie your knot or your bow, it closes itself up. Fabulous. Let's try a bow. I will try really hard at a bow. There we go, that's not bad. I think this cotton ribbon likes me, so I think it's quite happy to play. It's still too long that side. It's better. Who cuts the end off a ribbon and manages to undo it at the same time? That would be me. Let's just not faff with the ribbons anymore. I'll make it pretty for the photos. And then you come along and pop your sentiment on. I've got one more bit to go on after that. So that's on there. Hi there. Oops. And then I've got a button, and I've got one of our Melon Mambo buttons. It's the largest one, with some Whisper White Baker's twine. I've got mini glue dots. This was one of our vintage buttons, our very vintage designer buttons that I did there. Pop it in the middle at the top. And that is my little sweetie treat pouch made with half a piece of 6x6. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. Apologies for the bow issues, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.